In 2013, a 6-second video of a kid yelling in a grocery store could make you an internet celebrity overnight. No filters, no algorithms to game, no brand deals to chase. Just 6 seconds, and whatever you had. For millions of people, Vine wasn't just an app. It was the first time the internet felt like a real creative community. And then, almost without warning, it was gone.
Vine launched in January 2013, acquired by Twitter before it even hit the App Store. The concept was almost absurdly simple. Record a looping 6-second video. That's it. But that constraint? That was the whole point. 6 seconds forced creativity. You couldn't ramble. You couldn't waste a frame. Every Vine that landed, really landed, was almost surgical in how it was constructed.
Creators figured out the loop. They figured out the cut. They figured out that if the last frame bled perfectly into the first, the joke hit twice as hard. A new language was being invented in real time, and teenagers were the ones writing it. By 2015, Vine had 200 million active users. Some creators had followings in the tens of millions. Logan Paul, King Bach, Lele Pons, Thomas Sanders. Names that meant nothing before Vine and meant everything after. But even at its peak, something was quietly going wrong. Twitter had bought Vine as a strategic move, a way to own short-form video before anyone else did. The problem was, Twitter never really knew what to do with it. While Vine's creators were building audiences that brands desperately wanted to reach, the app itself gave creators almost nothing in return. No monetization, no revenue sharing, no formal creator program. YouTube was paying out, Instagram was offering sponsorship infrastructure, and Vine's top talent, the people responsible for the platform's culture, were essentially working for free. In 2015, a group of the platform's biggest creators, reportedly around 18 of them, met privately. Their ask was straightforward: $1.2 million each, better monetization tools, and a direct line to Vine's leadership. Twitter's response was to offer deals to only a handful of them. The rest walked. And when the stars leave, the audience eventually follows. Meanwhile, every major platform was watching Vine and copying it. Instagram launched 15-second video in 2013, then 60 seconds. Snapchat Stories gave creators a vertical canvas and an audience they already had. YouTube doubled down on creator infrastructure, pushing its partner program and offering real money to real people. Vine extended its limit to 140 seconds in 2016, a desperate attempt to compete, but it felt like a betrayal of the very thing that made Vine Vine. The 6-second constraint wasn't a limitation, it was the identity. Stretching it to 140 seconds didn't make Vine more competitive, it just made it a worse version of everything else. By mid-2016, Twitter itself was in crisis. The company was losing money. Its stock had been falling for over a year. Potential acquirers, Disney, Google, Salesforce, all circled and walked away. In October 2016, Twitter announced it would be laying off 9% of its workforce. Vine was on the list. On October 27, 2016, Twitter confirmed Vine would be shut down. Users had a few months to download their content, and then that was it. No dramatic final moment, no send-off. The app didn't go out with a viral Vine of its own. It just stopped. Here's the part that stings the most. Everything Vine pioneered, the vertical video, the loop, the 6-second format, the creator-first culture, the remix, the meme as a unit of storytelling, all of it survived. It just survived somewhere else. TikTok launched internationally in 2018 and became the fastest-growing app in history. ByteDance built exactly the infrastructure Vine's creators had begged Twitter for. Monetization tools, creator funds, algorithmic distribution, duets and stitches that formalized the remix culture Vine had invented organically. TikTok didn't invent short-form video, Vine did. And Twitter let it die because they couldn't figure out how to make it a business before someone else figured out how to make it an empire. There's a version of this story where Vine survives. where Twitter takes it seriously, where the creators get paid, where someone at the top says, "This is the future, and we need to protect it." That version didn't happen. What we got instead was a ghost, an archive. A generation of creators who learned everything they know from a format that no longer exists, building on platforms that wouldn't exist without it. Vine died, but the way it died, that's the real story. Because it wasn't murdered by competition, it was neglected by the one company that was supposed to care.